Today I'm sharing with you 5 summer dress patterns that I love that go into plus sizes. I've searched the internet and I've come up with some scorchers, so let's get into it. Welcome back if we're just meeting. My name's Claire. On this channel I talk about plus size dressmaking. I want to inspire, help you learn and grow your confidence in the clothes that you're making for yourself. So if that sounds like something that interests you, do hit that subscribe button down below. So I found 5 plus size dress patterns that I know you're going to love. I've gone out of my way to find ones that are not totally obvious. So hopefully there'll be something in there that you haven't heard of before. And if you stay to the end, I've got a bonus free pattern for you. So let's get into it. So the first pattern I want to share with you is the Romy top and dress pattern. This is a wrap dress. It's a real wrap dress, not a faux one. It obviously crosses over. It's got a small yoke in the back. It's got gathers in the shoulder and on the waist seam. It's got an A-line shaped skirt with a small hem on the skirt. This pattern is described as an intermediate pattern. I think if you've made a few dresses and you've tried a few different techniques, then you can really give this one a go. In terms of fabrics, I think you could use a light to medium weight fabric. So if you go with the lighter weight fabrics, you'll get a more of a flowy look. And if you go with the medium weight ones, you'll get a boxier look. But there's nothing to stop you using either light or medium weight. So some of the lighter weight fabrics you could use is rayon or viscose. You could use crepe de chine. You could use satin, a silk, anything that's got lots of movement within it. And for the boxier ones you could use chambray, linen, cotton, those sorts of things. So let's get to the important stuff, the sizing. So this pattern comes in a 0 to 30 size with a B, C and D cut, which is fantastic because that means you shouldn't need to do an FBA unless you're larger than a D cut. So the largest sizes come in a 58 for the bust, a 48 for the waist and a 60 for the hips. I wasn't actually aware that Pattern Scout go up to a size 30 until I was doing my research and looking at their other patterns. They previously went up to a 28, but this is the first pattern that they've gone up to a 30. I like this because it's a wrap dress. And certainly on me, and I think on many body types, the wrap dress does look very flattering. And I love that we are now seeing plus size patterns that are elegant and stylish as well. So I was really encouraged by seeing this pattern. So the next dress I want to share with you is the Loo Box Dress, and that's by Sew DIY. So the dress is a loose fitting dress. So it comes with a ballet neckline, it comes with scoop pockets and dolman sleeves. So it'll be really easy to fit. The dress also comes in at knee length. It has 2 sleeve shapes and it's got an option for a low back if that's your thing. So let's talk fabrics. This pattern can be made up in either a woven or a knit. So there's something for everyone there. And similar to the last pattern, you want something quite light and flowy to a medium weight. But obviously you don't want too medium weight because the gathers will add bulk at your waist and you don't want that. But I find that if you use gathers with a lighter weight fabric such as a viscose, rayon, satin, silk, crepe de chine, georgette, chiffon, those types of fabrics, then you're not going to get that additional bulk. So let's talk sizing for a minute. This pattern goes up to a size 32 and in real measurements that is a 58 bust, a 48 waist and a 58 hip. So the reasons I love this pattern is it's a beginner dress pattern. So if you've done 1 or 2 dresses before, you could definitely attempt this dress. It's a very simple to construct dress. I noted that this pattern is similar to the Bettine by Tilly and the Buttons, and so you've got the additional benefit of this goes into a larger size range, so that's fantastic. And actually it's a dress that you can wear every day. You could wear it to the office or you could wear it at home, and I like the versatility of it. Can I just take a quick moment to ask that if you are enjoying my content, you do hit that like button down below because it tells YouTube that you love my content and will be more willing to share it out to other people. So let's get back to it, shall we? So we're getting there, guys. The next pattern I want to share with you is the Nova Midi pattern by Style Arc. Now this pattern's been suggested to me by quite a few people recently, so I had to have a look and I really liked it. So this dress is a boho inspired tier dress. It's got no sleeves, it's got side bust darts, and it's self-lined, so you would cut the bodice out twice and sew it together, and that would act as your lining. Let's talk fabrics for a minute. This dress is a lightweight floaty dress, so you'll want fabrics that match that. So anything like a viscose or rayon, a crepe de chine, you could use washed linen, you could use georgette, chiffon, anything like that really. But you do want something light and floaty, and I personally think that if you went for something that was a natural fibre, that'd be even better, although it's not absolutely necessary. So let's talk size, and this pattern goes up to a size 30. That's a 58¼ bust, a 50½ waist, and a 61-inch hip. I did note during my research that the reviews on the website for this pattern were saying that the dress does come up slightly big, so if you're between sizes or you think it might be an issue for you, then you may want to size down. The reasons I like this is it's light and floaty for summer, perfect for the hot weather. It's also easy to sew. It's got tiers, so if you wanted a shorter level, you could just leave one of the tiers off, and I really like that, and that is probably what I would do. And also, because it does have tiers, you can colour block this, so it might be quite cool to have a multicoloured dress. So the next dress I'm sharing with you is the So Classic Sundress by Patterns for Pirates. This is a classic sundress, as it says. It's got a sweetheart neckline, it's got a front placket, so it's got buttons all the way down the front. It also comes with a few different variations, so you've got an empire or a natural waist, which I really like. It's also got a mini knee length and a maxi length dress skirt to it. It's sleeveless, so it does come with straps, and those straps can either be halter neck or they can be like the traditional straps that sit on your shoulders. And last but not least, it also has patch pockets that you can put on or leave off. So let's talk fabrics. This fabric can be made in anything from a lightweight to a medium weight woven fabric. You're probably going to want to err on the side of lightweight just because of the gathers that it has. And certainly when you're making the maxi dress, you will want something light and flowy for that. So like the other patterns, you can use a viscose, a rayon, a crepe de chine, georgette, chiffon, anything really light and flowy that you can think of. You can go medium weight, but not too heavy with this one. So let's talk sizing. This pattern goes up to a 3XL. It has an upper bust of 54, an upper waist of 50, and an upper hip of 58. So hopefully there'll be something in that size range that fits you. So the reasons I like this are that, well, it looks like the Hollyoak from Cashmere, except that it's got more variations to this, so, and it's cheaper, so it might be something that you want to look at if you like that dress. I also like that this pattern has a retro feel to it. Depending on the version you choose to make and the fabrics you use, you could end up looking like a dress out of the 60s, and I love the 60s. So I've got one more pattern to share with you, plus the bonus pattern, so do stay tuned for that. Before we get on to that, I just wanted to ask you, what's your favourite plus size dress pattern? Do leave a comment down below and let us know so we can all benefit from each other's inspiration. So the next dress I want to share with you is the Lottie Dress by Christine Haynes. This dress is a loose fitting dress. It's an A-line shape and you can throw it over. There's no closures or anything like that, so super easy to make, and it's in a kind of a tunic style. It comes with side bust darts, it's got a dolman sleeve, and it's got a pullover neck. So this pattern comes with 3 different versions, and it's got a range of hem and sleeve lengths, so you can pick and choose what is best for you. And additional bonuses that you can add on is a belt that will cinch in the waist, patch pockets and a side vent on the longer dress. So let's talk fabrics. Fabrics for this dress, you want something light to medium weight. You could get away with something a bit more medium weight than perhaps the other patterns, but you still want it between light and medium and not much heavier than that. So for example, you could use tencel, viscose, rayon, cotton lawn, linen, something like that. So for sizing, this pattern goes up to a size 30, and that's the upper measurement. So you've got a 56 bust, a 48 waist and a 58 hip. So the reasons I love this pattern is it's an easy to wear pattern. You just throw it on and it'll look good whatever fabric you use, really. It's going to be something you can wear with leggings, and if you know anything about me, you know that I love my leggings, and that's a big pull for me. But also I've got all these cottons that are quite stable cottons that I don't really know what to make with, and I can use this pattern to make them up. So now we get on to the bonus pattern, and it's the Valley Knit Skater Dress. This is a completely free pattern. It's by Sinclair Patterns. So all the patterns I've mentioned today will be downstairs in the description box, and this pattern is no different. So head down there, click the link and go and pick up your free pattern. This is a really good pattern and you're going to love it. Basically put, this is a fit and flare dress with lantern sleeves. So the dress is fitted at the shoulders and the bust, and it's semi-fitted at the waist, and then it's got a half circle skirt attached to it. It also comes with a lined waistband, so you can colour block if you wanted to do that. It comes with lots of variations, so you could have a scoop neck, a crew neck, a boat neck. You could have short, 3/4 or lantern sleeves, so there's lots and lots of choice. And it comes with a half circle skirt or a classic skirt with pleats. It also comes with additional pockets if you want to put them on. So for a free pattern, there's loads and loads of options for you, and you can't ask more, really. So let's talk fabrics for a minute, shall we? This is a stretch knit pattern, so you want a stretch fabric with at least 50% stretch horizontally and 20% vertically. So what you want to look for is a 4-way stretch fabric. I've no idea why they call it a 4-way when it's a 2-way. But basically you want a fabric that's going to stretch that way and that way as well. So let's talk sizing. This pattern goes up to a size 30. So that is an upper limit of 59.8 inch bust, a 52.4 waist and a 63 inch hip. The reasons I like this pattern is it's free. It's free, people, free. You cannot get better than that. It's also got lots of variations. I wouldn't need to redraft the neck, which I often do on my clothes. And it's so flattering on so many shapes. So big bonus. Thank you to Sinclair Patterns for giving that to us for free. It's just fantastic. So if you like this video and you found it useful, do hit subscribe for more videos like it. If you want to support my work further, I am now on Patreon, so you can join me over there. There's a link just there. And if you'd like more pattern inspiration, check out this video here where I talk about plus size pattern designers that I love. Until next time, happy sewing. Bye for now.